Peace. Shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, as always, I'd like to start off giving all honor and glory, infinite praise and worship to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakha HaKodash. Double honor to our apostles, our elder bishops, the great millstone who will. Peace, salutation to the hopeful elect. It's your brother Kadash, representing the GMS branch here in Cleveland, Lord willing, to bring out a quick and edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakha HaKodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And the title is through the spirit. I'm actually reading the book of Numbers, and I didn't even realize that Shedeur was I'm reading his name, and it's just going over my head. And then I'm in the 7th chapter, and I'm like just reading it. And then I come across this particular verse. All right, this is dealing with the structure. The Lord is setting everything up. Dealing with the priesthood, dealing with the sin offerings, and who's to give what. What I'm saying, and so forth, and what they were given, the shekels they were given. All right, who gave what first, second, third, and then fourth. All right, it says, I'm going to read Numbers 7 and 30. It says, on the 4th day, Eliezer, the son of Shedeur, prince of the children of Reuben, did offer. And and as I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh snap, Shedeur, right? Because obviously brothers did lessons on this guy, Shedeur Sanders, when he first got picked in the 2025 NFL draft last year. Okay, either last year or the year before. I think this is second year or third year. I can't remember, right? And here we are in Cleveland, and so he's the quarterback for us. All right, so brothers did lessons on this. Why? Because you obviously see on the screen it says the 5th round, which 5 symbolize power, and the number 44. We understand what that is. All right, pursuant to the scriptures. And then I'm gonna show you the spiritual intake that I was just reading. I'm sure, brothers, I won't be surprised if brothers, because we all one body, pointed what I just came across out reading this. I'm like, damn, it made me go into his name. When you read it, you get deeper into the studies. Made me go into his name and all that, man. His name is actually a Hebrew name, okay, which was one of the princes, all right, like it said, of Reuben. Okay, let's read it again. Matter of fact, Numbers 7 and 30. On the 4th day, Eliezer, the son of Shedeur, okay, which it's a Hebrew name, like I said, which means Shedeur. Okay, and I'm gonna show you what that means, and it's all spiritual, man. That's how we know we about to get up out of here, man. The Lord gives us signs and tokens. Tokens are signs. He give us signs, man. All right, let us know when the next thing is getting ready to take place. Just like the prophet, how the prophets are on the scene. That's an indication that this kingdom is on its way out of here. Then in the midst of that, other signs, okay, such as like the wars and U.S. against Iraq. These are signs that his alliances are going to move away from him, and other things are going to happen, and the economy is going to crash, and oil going up, prices. All these are different signs. It's signs that the MOTB is close. All right, and that's why when a terrorist attack happens on American soil, which it will happen because that's what they did with the Twin Towers. Okay, a self-inflicted wound to get the next phase across, which was what the Patriot Act. All right, that stopped or hindered or allowed that allowed it's like it, man. Fuck. that allow uh that allow government surveillance at a high level. Okay, it allow government uh hold on one second. It allowed government surveillance at a high level. Okay, the Patriot Act. All right, allowed them to put surveillance on everything from internet to TVs to which they was already doing, but they announced it that they were doing it so that you wouldn't, if you caught them, it wouldn't be some type of woo, right? It was like, well, we told you we were doing it type of deal. So, but now they do it. They do it in TVs, cell phones, your vehicles, traffic cameras, all right, traffic stops, and all the vehicles. Like I said, whatever else you got that's mobile. So Shedeur war is how you say it in Hebrew. It says one of the fourth day on the fourth day, Elijah the son of Shedeur, prince of the children of Reuben, did offer, and oh my goodness, you're gonna be on this. It's like it, man. Shit, bro. So when you go to Revelation 7, verse 1 says, after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Why, Lord? And I saw it because the Lord has a set time for everything. Second Esdras 4 and 37. By measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times, and he do not move nor store them till the said measure be fulfilled. So we're like the scripture also say, the affliction of Zion is fulfilled. We're seeing the affliction of Zion be fulfilled. So these are signs and indicators of what's getting ready to happen next, according to the prophecies. It says, the four angels, it says, after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom was given to hurt the earth and the sea. That's getting ready to happen. The earth is getting ready to be hurt. Okay, because why? The children of Israel are in the hand of their oppressors. In order to free them, they have to hurt the individuals that's oppressing them. You see, they have to hurt the ones that's oppressing them. Okay, because it says, the scripture say, they refuse to let them go. Okay, so the Lord is, and it said the saints shall take the kingdom, which is also one of the spiritual intakes of what I saw with this name Shedeur, which is Shedeur. Even his last name is spiritual. Let's get it. It says, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And this is spiritual. And I heard the number of them, right? The servants of the Lord, right? The servants of Yahweh Shai, the number as well, which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. This is for you individuals that might be new. Okay? See that? So it says, again, fifth round, 144 pick. Okay. Shalom Zaquan, y'all watch your thoughts. Text my other phone. I don't want to bring the message up on here. I'm screen recording live. Let me see. So now you see the name, right? So it says, now let me show you. Let me go to the all right, here you go in the Hebrew. Shedeur, which is Shedeur. All right, which it says darter of light. Okay, darter of light. You see that? Darter of light. So okay, Khan Salaki. I don't know what I'm saying yay to. Yay, I guess. Salaki. Uh, uh, hold on real quick. Hold on, bear with me, man. All right. Shalak is a Quan. I don't even know what I'm saying yay or nay to. My message didn't show. All right, so let me see. Shedeur means daughter of light. All right. It says spreader of light. And then it says, right, and I went into this word darter. All right, which means damn, it was on here. Let me go back. A person or thing that darts or moves swiftly. See that? So a darter, like a dart. Think about a dart. It says darter of light, right? Like lightning. Okay? And this is what, and like I said, that's it's the Christians say the saints shall take the kingdom. Who are the saints? The 144,000, man. The Israelites. All right, and fire, like I said, symbolizes power, and they're a daughter of light. All right, they're the children of light. All right, and the light. Remember, this kingdom is represented as a place of darkness, and this light is bringing this kingdom down fast. Yahweh Shai out of his own mouth said he saw Satan fall like lightning. All right, quick. All right, and suddenly, right, quick. Okay. And then when you go back to the name Shedeur, I'm not gonna be long. I just wanted to show y'all this. Sanders. That's for the last name. And then see, go to the root word. Flame, light, fire. A war, right? And then that's what light means. And you go to the other part of the root words, compound word, which is spiritual too. Shedeur. All right, Shedeur, which is land. All right, or field. You see that? And it's spiritual because he play football, which is he deals with the land in a sense, right? All right, but also linking it to, like, just like I said, everything the spirit got me highlighting now, dealing with the spirit. I mean, not the spirit, but dealing with the elect. Okay, all right. And what's getting ready to happen? The land is getting ready to be what? Stricken. It's getting ready to be striked. All right. It's getting ready to be hit with lightning. All right. And that lightning is coming fast. That's Yahweh Shai says birds flying. Birds come at an angle when they fly. You see that? And that's what the Lord getting ready to do. You know? So that's what the Lord getting ready to do, man. You know? Okay. And then yeah, Khan's Khan. Yeah, let me see. And let's go to right, even his last name, Sander. What you think about Sander, which is like a, and look, it's also, it says a male given name form of Alexander. You know, Alexander was a Greek, right? He was a Edomite, but he was known for war. See, he was known for war. He was known for taking over land and shit. You see what I'm saying? He was known for, they say, and our whole earth was quiet before him in the first Maccabees, the 5th chapter, man. Okay, when you, and it says a power-driven tool for something's smoothing surfaces, especially wood, plastic, etc., by rubbing with an abrasive disc, and that disc is the chariots and the nuclear fire, man. All right, from the ICBM missiles, the Lord's getting ready to beat this place into powder. That's what a sander does. It sands like it grinds it. Okay, it grinds it, man. Okay, that's what a sander is. So Shedeur Sander's name is in fact spiritual. Okay, it's a light. It's lightning. It means a darter of light. Okay, a darter is a tool, a sharp tool used for threshing. That's what the Lord's coming to do. When you go to Revelations, the 14th chapter, it tell you that 14, and they started matter of fact, I started man, 15, 14 in Revelation 14:15. Another angel came out of the temple crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle. A sickle is a sharp tool. Okay, sharp tool used for thrusting into something. All right, like the Grim Reaper, they have the same. It's the same thing, like the same, or like it used to cut the, I think, like the top of the corn or different things like that. But I did lessons on it back in the day, but I ain't gonna get it for time's sake. But I just wanted this to be quick. Thrust, call on you. How about you, shy? Thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. So there you go, dealing with the land again, right? That's one of the words of Shedeur. All right, is dealing with the cultivated field land, home of the wild beasts. Come on, man. Then the Lord say it in America, when this place is made a desert, it should be made given to like doleful creatures. When you go to the book of Isaiah, damn, I'm gonna try and get it, but Isaiah the 13th chapter, that's one. It mentioned in other places too. Look, wild beasts. Look at that. Woo, that's fire. Isaiah 13:22. And the wild beast of the land shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Come on, man. All right. I'm going to start at 21. It says, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. So there you go. So this man's name, and look again, this is how we know this place is about to go down. Again, he came with the 5th round, which means power. All right, and he's the 144th pick, and his very name has to deal with what's getting ready to happen. All right, according to these holy men, which are surrounded by this number 144,000. That's their that's their makeup in a sense. 144,000. Why is it 144,000? Because when you jump back, just to show you might have new listeners. It's 12,000 from each tribe. Look at that. One of the tribe of Judah was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Asher was sealed 12,000. Simeon 12,000. Zebulun 12,000. See, and that this is adding up to 144,000, man. Okay. This is what the Lord is talking about. So this was a nomen omen, meaning what? A name prediction. Okay, a nomen omen. All right, name prediction. So this was a name prediction dealing with Shedeur Sanders. Like I said, I was reading number 7, and I came across his name again. I'm like, damn, that's the spirit. And obviously it's mentioned before this, because when you get to the 7th chapter, it's telling you the quick results of what's going on from the chapters 1 through 6 of what they got to do. It says on the 4th day, Eliezer, the son of Shedeur, Shedeur, okay, prince of the children of Reuben, did offer, and it's spiritual because Reuben was the firstborn. So you getting ready to see the elect be born again, the first flock of the nation of Israel be born again. This is what you getting ready to witness, man. All right, so call lawyer. How about me? I was shot for that, man. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to show that quick spiritual outlook on another intake. I'm sure probably brothers tapped on this, but him being a 5th round, 144th pick, and his very name, going into how deep his name go. I'm sure his school he went to had some type of connection. Name Colorado, we don't know, but this is how the Lord moved. He deal with codes, he deal with numbers, all right, names and so forth, man. Signs and wonders, man. Okay, and only Lord willing, we that hopeful level number, we're breaking these things down. We believe we are those men. Okay, and so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Okay, I just thought that was spiritual. I didn't know I was gonna go with it. I didn't know where the spirit was gonna go, but Lord willing, it was edifying. You know how his name is tied into what's getting ready to happen on the earth. Matter of fact, I will end with this. Where is that? Damn, I can forget. Saints take. Damn, man, I can't. I don't miss it. Let me see. Is it Psalms? No. Let me think. I'm mixing scriptures up. My brain is fried right now. Let me see. See, the saints shall take the kingdom. We'll close with that. Pursuant to Psalms 50. Okay. Oh, man, goodness gracious. Yeah, right. I'm tripping. Daniel 7:18, Salakia. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and even forever and ever. And the saints of the Most High are the Israelites. I ain't pulled this scripture out in a long time. Let me see if I can remember. Psalms 149? Yeah. It says, let the saints, Psalms 149:5, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. All right. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments on the people. Ain't a two-edged sword, it's like a darter. It's a sharp thrusting instrument. And like Yahweh Shah's coming with that thrust, that's thrusting that sickle, those nuclear bombs and them laser beams from the chariots, man. Okay? The Lord's getting ready to, cause it's time, it's harvest time, man. Okay? It says to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise you the Lord. Okay? And the saints are the ones who took a covenant with the Most High, man. Psalms 50:5, gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And it's spiritual because, again, we reading number 7. Like I said, that's what the book I'm in. I'm going to continue reading once this is done. I just had to do this quick lesson. And again, we're reading offerings and sacrifices. It says 31, his offering. See that? Matter of fact, go up. It says, look at that. You have peace offerings. You have sacrifices. It says, verse 15, one young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. And then it says one kid of the goats for a sin offering. Okay, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings. So these are the Israelites. We are the ones who was made a covenant with the Lord by sacrifices. And we made a covenant with the Lord, man. We were the ones free from the first Egypt. We were the ones that the Lord brought through us the Red Sea and delivered us out of the hand of the Babylonians, Assyrians, and so forth, man. Us. So Lord willing, this was edifying. Get ready to see this place be grind. Oh, damn. I said I was going to close with that. Let me get one more, man. It's like it, man. Daniel 2. All right. Ooh. I'll read 22. He revealed the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in darkness, and the light dwelleth with him. You see that? The Lord just revealed this. The Christian's not doing this. Okay, just humbly speaking. And then when you jump down, this is Daniel 2:34. Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet that were of iron and clay, and break them to pieces. That's grinding them to powder. Okay, I believe it's a scripture on that. I could be wrong. Then was the iron and the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floor. Right, threshing floor is when you smash something together. When you make wine, you will pounce on it with your feet and you would thrash it. You see? And the wind carried them away that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain, filled the whole earth. That's Yahweh Shai. And he's the Lion of Judah. All right. And he's a Hebrew Israelite. Okay. So this is getting ready to happen on the earth very, very soon. This place is getting ready to what? Be sander. Okay. By light. Yahweh Shai. Shedeur, or a daughter of light. Or a darter, not daughter, darter, right? Yahweh Shah is that darter of light. Okay, and he's also going to use the saints also to do the job as well. Okay, but Yahweh Shah is going to get his first lick, man. It started with the prophets, right? Of course, we preaching the word, but then that wisdom bringing forth a kingdom, so it brought Yahweh Shah closer. Meaning the next phase can happen. And then Yahweh Shah is on his way. He's going to free us from the hand of our oppressor. And then he's going to give us the spiritual powers. And we're going to take those nobles and put them in fetters of iron like we read. And take them out them bunkers and so forth. And put them to captivity, man. This is what's getting ready. This is the future. And the near future, man. Okay, like I said, it was a prince of... he was a... prince of it said the son of Shedeur, prince of the children of Ra'aban, which is Reuben, the firstborn, man. So the firstborn is getting ready to be displayed on the earth. The firstborn of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which is the elect. And that's why his number and his name was so spiritual, man. That's why his number and his name was so spiritual, man. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all honor and glory for the praise and worship to our power. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakha HaKodash. Double honors to our apostle, elder bishops, great meals, don't we will. Peace, citation to the hopeful elect. Until next time, Abba Ball, Mwaf Blah Shalom.